well, I start off with a picture of your lovely daughter, and so you guys did this, did this deal together. Just quickly go over some of the contracts here. I see that you got a grant deed, and that's all notarized and properly signatoried and all of that sort of thing. And next, I go another copy of the grant deed, and then I show your daughter again in front of the property. Why did you select this one?
It's close to my current home, so I can keep an eye on it as my first project. And everybody else wanted to tear it down. And when I walked in, I immediately saw the potential. It's an entire brick home. There's no drywall anywhere. This ceiling is still the original wood. It's really charming. It just needs a lot of TLC.
It does, and you are correct. And it's built to take a licking and keep on ticking. That used. I better show the. Let me show some of the inside. Well, we've got another picture. It does have this kind of a circular driveway there, which is kind of cool. And when we get inside, here we are. The first picture inside with the circular entrance, and it's in the living room. You see the couch there with the bookshelves and stuff like that, and the beautiful wood ceiling that you're talking about. This used to be this. Go ahead.
The house was vacant for 4 years while it was moving. The home was it's the original chicken ranch in Claremont. It used to be on 18 acres. And to the side in the back, there was like a chicken coop and a bunch of stuff for housing chickens. All the homes around it, as the lots have been subdivided over the years, have been built, big mansions and things like that. But this little house, the original one, is there. It was built in 1941. And I call it my little chicken farmer, even though now the chicken coop has been taken out so that we can clean it up. I do not intend to put a chicken coop back. But I am keeping that floor-to-lead wall that is there. That was kind of giving the chicken structure around town.
Yeah. Well, interestingly, this used to be the standard construction, and at that time, it was the construction in Florida. It was the hurricane construction. It was what you had to do if you wanted to build a house in Florida. And there's a lot of these babies still standing, like this one. This house, when you get it finished, is not only going to be a work of art and something really, really beautiful. It's going to be able to stick around for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that part is really, really nice. Let's talk a little bit about your plan for the property. I hope we're showing right now the proposed new site plan, and it's got block addition in the backyard is what I'm showing first now. The existing circular driveway, very nice. A circular driveway. Who wouldn't want that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it goes back to, the back part of the house where there's a really long driveway and plenty of room in the back there for, RV parking or trailer parking. There's plenty of room, which is really nice.
Right. To look at the actual plans inside, I'm looking at the new floor plan. Talk with me just a little bit about this, if you will, so people
What
can.
we're adding, originally when the house was built with only cold water. And the cold water lines run in the brick at one layer about, I'd say 7 to 10 bricks up. The cold water line runs throughout the brick. So we're going to have to completely rerun the entire house, which is going to be an interesting challenge. It had no laundry, no laundry room or anything like that. The kitchen was lacking an appropriate space for a refrigerator or um, uh, things like built-in appliances. So we're adding on the north side. We removed what I'll call the illegal closet that was built on that would flood when it rained. We removed that, and we're going to be adding a laundry room and a powder room, and make it a Jack and Jill and a mud room back there. And then on the south side, we're adding a master ensuite, a large master bedroom with taller ceilings and a bathroom, a tub, and a big walk-in closet and a water closet.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool.
And it'll be more fitting with the addition. It'll be more fitting to one, the times and today's families, and two, the area.
Right. So, well, they're very good. Well, I've got to start showing some other pictures here of the let's see if it goes, if it'll help me here in this. Here we go. The fireplace. I like that.
Yeah. It's an original wood-burning fireplace. It does have gas to it, but California law won't let you build a wood-burning fireplace anymore.
I can't imagine why, unless they're worried about all the smog. I'm joking with you, but yeah.
I don't know. So we're keeping, but if we keep it, then we're fine. So we're definitely keeping the fireplace, and it has some things that need repair, but other than that, it's in good shape.
That's cool. All right, now the kitchen. Again, you see the fact that this was. I'd see if I can remember the story. He huffed and he puffed, but he couldn't blow that house down.
True. Yeah.
So.
That is true. That was one of the reasons one of the main reasons I got it is because the last living relative, she's in a nursing home, and I was the only one out of 10 people bidding on the property that didn't want to tear it down. And I added a letter to the owner, telling her what I would like to do to restore the property. And I was not even the highest bid. I was like the third highest bid. But everybody else just wanted to bulldoze it down and build, another McMansion like what's in the area. And so I ended up being the first backup, because the first offer that went in was all cash and wanted to close in 10 days. So, but that ended up falling through, and there I was waiting, and we got the news on Halloween, actually, that we just bought a house. And it came complete with original cobwebs and everything.
Indeed.
Being vacant for so long, and by the end of December we had keys. But it was a long and rough road. But in the end, that's my first project.
Well, there you go. But there's a lesson there for other investors too, and that is to make those backup offers, because oftentimes the deal that they think they want does fall through. Either the people wake up to the fact they see something they didn't see originally, or they can't get their money, whatever. A high percentage do fall through. So if you've got a backup offer in there, it really can help. Well, the kitchen, obviously you're redoing that, and I see where. Go ahead.
You couldn't even get in it because the little tiny fridge that was there was blocking the entrance to the kitchen, and you had to turn sideways to get in the kitchen.
Oh my golly.
It was funny.
Oh yeah, I see now that you're starting the tear down here and open up and do some other work in that kitchen. So you're starting anyway here. And
Yes.
and then I see another long view into the living room with the windows there, old-fashioned windows. I used to paint
We
those
have-
as a kid, so I know about them.
They're all metal. We are going to be restoring them. Most of them in place, except for the ones that have the air conditioner cut out of them. They got to take those to the shop and actually redo them. It turns out we actually have a company in the city next to us that has a large shop that does nothing but restore and build those metal windows for historical properties. So I really lucked out.
Well, that's cool. All right, so then I'm back to seeing your lovely daughter again. So I guess we have completed the pictures that we have to show people. Any comments that you have for people that might be listening here?
I would say, don't give up, because in the end, as I go through the pain of the construction process and the fixing process, in the end, I know it's all going to be worth it. This was my 12th attempt at a deal. So if the first, 11 fell, keep going.
Right.
And don't give up. And, it was a battle, especially if it's in an area that has a high probability. You're going to be up against a lot of people, so get creative. I had to definitely get creative. I had to do my homework on the family and what they were looking for, and work with my realtor to find out the information on what they were looking for. So get creative if you have to, but be honest and tell them what you want to do, and definitely a letter to the owner if they're in depending on their situation, can definitely help you get to the top of the pile. And always do a backup offer in writing so that you have first position or something if they accept a deal, and don't give up.
And I totally agree with that. And a lot of people don't realize that maybe you got beat by a lot on the first deal, but when that falls through and they've gone through all that grief and aggravation, many times they're ready to just throw in the towel and take your offer the way you present it. So we'll end with that. Thank you very much, Rene. It's great to see you've got such a major project going on, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet. Bye-bye.